welcome back everybody. We're going to start the second half with the PR Murray.
So it's an untrue story. I was a bit more energetic than I am. Drama in the laundry room. Drama man came in, put a baby in the spin dryer. Heard the little bleeder yell till he shut the lid. Woman there said, "Yeah, you can't put that in there. It's not for humans, it's for clothes. He won't work with one of those." He had it out, took it out, stuffed it in his pocket, and then he shamefaced out. Laundry ladies sat and stared, sense her eyes and before him. I told him, yes, I said, you was there, and so was Ethel. Can't I them, they're much too brittle. Mashing stocks and staffs to whistle. No, can't write those, can't write those. Must be foreign, I suppose. Everybody knows, if you put them in a spin dryer, instead of by a gas fire, babies get morose. Continuing on the theme of childhood, this is about the first time reality impinged on me, or at least what I think it was anyway. One tooth protrudes from my lower jaw, and there's no evolutionary reason for it to be four. It does not enable me to spear or shred some special food, and I am not a unicorn nor no narwhal neither, so my tooth does not protrude for sexual display or foreplay. What it is a small yellow ivory monument to mischance. One day, maybe about my 1000th one alive, I walked along looking about at the brave new world when a great big concrete lamppost leapt up through the pavement. I looked to one side and it sneaked up in front of me, smack! My consciousness was impacted by its very first fact, and the moral of this sorry tale is to crawl slowly and slimily like a snail. Don't run or strut like an antelope or an ape, or you will get smashed in the face by a concrete lamppost, like a hammer hitting a melon or a heavy goods vehicle running over a lemon. And this is another form of reality, or at least it's a form of reality we get foisted on us, I suppose. The people who wish to make you buy are scabless, clean and smiling, without discharges, problems or pimples. They sell you frozen slices from their nice lives. They do things for their nice husbands. They provide things for their nice wives, and by some unseen process reproduce perfect model children who smilingly consume bowls of cereal and sometimes have plasters caringly stuck on them. The parents travel every evening on deserted roads in new cars across the high Sierra to dinner parties where character actors recommend brands of sherry to them. They can go on holiday whenever they want. They use soft toilet paper but they never shit. And the worst thing that can ever happen to them is a headache which pills instantly cure. I wish my life could be like theirs, but no matter how many things I buy, I've still got discharges, problems, pimples and an egg stain on my shirt, and I always keep falling over whenever I try to run down a beach in slow motion. The things that I buy get tarnished by my life. Perhaps it's because I pay for them. The people in the adverts never do. Now we move on to the menswear section of my recitation. This is about a jacket I had when I was much slimmer and better dressed, if that's possible to imagine, and I had my own tailor. It was just another do-nothing day when an Oxfam shop crossed my way. I knew the craze, I was au fait, so I bought a jacket. It had a ticket pocket. I put my ticket in it. Now I'm hip, I'm really mellow, I dress real snappy, a well-dressed fellow. I dress even better than Elvis Costello because I've got a jacket. It's got a ticket pocket. I put my ticket in it. No more hassles waiting in the queue. It doesn't matter if it's the bus or the tube. When I get my ticket, I know what to do because I've got a jacket. It's got a ticket pocket. I put my ticket in it. No more hassles eating in the cafe. If I don't finish my beef burger, I just laugh. I've got somewhere to put the other half. because I've got a jacket, it's got a ticket pocket, I put half a beef burger in it. And in order to conceal the mess I've made of my jacket, I now don a garment over that, and this garment is incredible. It's moved me to song. My Mac is immaculate, its colour is beige, it makes other Mac owners feel jealousy and rage. My Mac is immaculate, it makes me so suave, all other Mac owners want a Mac like I have. My Mac is immaculate, it's almost waterproof as well. My words can only just express the Mac way and Mac excels. And when I walk beneath the bridge, the pigeons do not boo. The birds are so impressed by my Mac, they just keep saying, coo. And I hope none of you think about Patrick during this poem. This is called A Shirt That You Hate. There are times when it is better to wear a shirt that you hate than to wear a shirt that you love, to wear a shirt that fits you like a glove, fits a snail, or is made from fabric that makes you feel like millions and millions and millions of tiny nails are continually being driven into your skin, or a shirt made from cloth so thin that your blobby old body shows through, or a shirt that does not camouflage the real you, or a shirt where the colours and patterns are so strange they make you look like lumps of fresh reptile blubber shaking on a plate. And then there are times when you don such a horror, realise that you have done it, go out and the door slams behind you. It's too late, mate. But there are also occasions to wear a shirt that you hate deliberately, when you are going somewhere that you should never have gone to begin with, where the premises is wrong, where you have to go along uttering words without meaning that just move phlegm around inside your mouth. That is when the hateful garment speaks truth for you, saying, look at my shirt and see what I really think and feel. And now I'm going to move onto the domestic scene, to my draining board at home in Dollis Hill. And this is what I see when I look at it. I used to fly high above the world and float free of time like some star-winged eagle, but I was just an ape opening an atlas to see the maps and tides of history, tribes and empires, Ostrogoths, Visigoths, Huns, Alans and Picts depicted on printed paper, plans denoted and defined, each by differing cross-hatchings, and on each new page a new era. Now I don't even have to open a book whilst I wait for my tea kettle to boil. I look at the globules and globules, at the rivulets and dribulets of water in the indentations of a kitchen sink, draining board, gravity and history, make them coalesce and flow like tribes and empires. One among many may suddenly gain momentum and surges on, a rampant conquering super blob, absorbing all others in its path, until it mostly careers headfirst down the plug hole, leaving scattered remnants behind like a kingdom that once was and now is gone. I pour some water and some spills onto the draining board, so history starts up all over again. And speaking of rampant conquering super blogs, this is what's really happening. People talk about ecological crisis, but no, it's not that. This is what is the real menace. A friend of mine the other day was catching a bus. It drew up. I said, this one will get you to Tooting, all right. Don't live in Tooting, he replied. Live in Crystal Palace. The bus drew away, of course I said. Okay, I bit my lip, I nearly let it slip, but after so long of keeping in the terrible secret, I can't stand it, I've got to let it out, I can't stand it, I've got to shout it out. Tooting is mutating, there it is, I'll say it again, the terrible words burn like a brand in my brain. Tooting is mutating. There was this train like of nuclear waste like going down south like to be dumped in the channel like in retaliation for all those golden delicious the French sent over here. It leaked, a container cracked and fissile material seeped out between the tracks. So now Tooting is mutating. Tooting creeps south to sunny Surrey, crawls north up to the Thames, eats away like a slug all other places and their names. An ordinary South London suburb whose boundaries start to expand. Mitcham and Wandsworth will melt away at the touch of an invisible hand. Tooting is mutating. Soon it will be the turn of Blackheath. Carshalton will succumb. Tooting will secrete across the bridges and Big Ben will become the town clock on Tooting Broadway. Tooting will control its hands because Tooting is mutating. Fields and farms and factories will fall under Tooting's sway. Tooting will expand and eat the land. Nothing can stand in its way. There'll be no more Eiffel Tower, no more Notre Dame, no White House, no Kremlin, no pagodas in old Siam. Tooting is mutating. No more India, no Africa, no China, no Japan. Tooting will be worldwide. Tooting will just be, I am! And then when Tooting is global, when Tooting is every place, Tooting will enter a reproductive phase and shoot spores out into space.